Hello and welcome. Next unboxing, comic orders, bits and bobs, but also a Lego surprise. Not what you might not think, but I'll show you. It's just something I got for free. So, Joe, we'll do this first. Right, went into one of the local shops near me. It's like a little department store. They've got one local to me and one near one of the big motorways, but local, well, it used to be a family business, I think it still is, and sometimes I get the Lego for my boys from there, and when I say Lego, the boys and I, we have quite a large collection of Lego, and if anyone's interested, drop me a message and we'll do a video of that one day. But I don't like always broadcasting what we've got Lego, due to we got burgled a year ago, nicked all the electronics in our house, and also all my little boy's collection of Lego. Luckily we got some of it back, but luckily I was insured, but a lot of it we got back was missing bits and bobs, and for what I'd say we're a Lego collecting household, the boys are obsessed. We was a bit disappointed, but we got paid out really very well for the Lego, so we bought more, which included a Death Star for my little boy, because I thought they paid out well for it. I'll just treat him to that and cheer him up, because he was ever so upset. But anyway, less about that. Right, so I went to the local department store, see if they got any, looking for some Marvel Lego from my little boy for his birthday. Can't trust him, looks in the back of the Lego instructions to the building. I want this, Daddy. Well, I'll have a look, see if I can get hold of it. Yeah, it's discontinued now, so instead of a more reasonable price, no, it's twice as much, so that's gone off the ball. So I went into the local shop and saw these posters, load of them stacked up. I was like, went and asked, are they going for free, or do you want a couple of quid for them? He said, no, they're going for free. Take one, take a couple if you want. Oh, we've got some Ninjago ones. These are Lego Star Wars. Right, now this is my big tester. Right, so I've got these really good shop quality posters for free, and because we're Lego lovers, we had to buy it. So, and on both sides, I'll try and hold it up a bit better. First time I've done this. These, the worst thing is now, surprise my little boy, come home from school, put them up on his wall. I want this, Daddy, yeah. I've got to try and find it now. If anyone is into Lego, possibly not, I'm trying to find this blue ship. If not, I'll have a look at Bricklink, see if they make it. But now Bricklink has been bought out by Lego itself, so we'll see. I think I'm correct in saying that. So these are excellent posters for us anyway, because we're a Lego household. Got a couple of copies of each, and Lego Ninjago. Brilliant and lovely quality, and excellent on that side. We've got this one as well. My little boy's got the dragon, and if it's not anything like Star Wars or Disney based, or Marvel, well, same company now, there you go. The Lego seems to have like a 20 or 30 quid license fee on top of it, really, whereas like the Ninjago Dragon was only 40 quid. And that's quite cheap for Lego for a high-end, high-piece item. But anyway, if you're not interested in those, I had to show you them because I got them for free, so I'm very chuffed. Now, let's wrap them all up. Yes, so if anyone wants any of these, I'll work it. I'm not bothered about making any money on them, but obviously if I have to buy bits and bobs so I can post them and make sure they don't get damaged, just let me know and I'll send me a message, and I'll send them to you, or if anyone wants them all, I'll send them to you. Just have a word with me. Up to you. If not, I'll roll them up and I'll stick them away for another day. Right, so let's get on to the comic boxings. Right, we've only got a few for today, or for this video. So, right, one for Forbidden Comics. That one's open already. Had to check that one because whether you can see on there, it got bent somewhere. This is from A Place in Space. I'll explain a bit more about that one in a minute. A little bit unhappy. And this one, I haven't got a clue. Ordered a few bits and bobs, so it's a mystery. So, let's get started. Let's have the one I opened up. Now, this one is one of the ones I was waiting for the link into Absolute Carnage. And it is... Here, let's take out the bag. And that is The Amazing Spider-Man, and that's 31, I think. I'll just double check on that. Yeah, episode 31. I think the other one was 30, if memory serves me right. I'm going to link all these in together, and I've got something to show you of one of the other collections of Absolute Carnage, which I didn't realise until afterwards on doing a little bit of research. So, really like this copy, really do. It was only a couple of quid for this. I don't know why it didn't get delivered with the other ones. Maybe they didn't have it in stock. So I think pretty much that's it from Absolute Carnage, and then unless anything else comes out, I think that's it for the time being with Absolute Carnage. But we will see. So if anyone likes some of those other issues that I've kept, I'm gonna the ones I'm going to be keeping are the HOTS variant. So if anyone wants any of the other previous videos of Absolute Carnage, let me know, and I might sell some of them possibly. I'll see. I'm unsure at the minute. So right, we'll go for this mystery one. See what this is. Let's get it open nicely. I recognise the writing looks familiar, so I recognise it. Let's see what it is. So, right. So, show you first, not me. And we have Spawn 301 edition, the parody version of the Spider-Man comic. Just let it focus. I think it's got it. Really wanted this, and going to keep an eye on bits and bobs I watch in my basket. So I'm going to leave them in my basket, see if I get discount codes, because that seems to be happening at the minute, rather than buy them when I see them. They don't cost very much, but if I can save a couple of pound here and there, that buys me another, let's say, Marvel or comic box mystery box. Really happy with this. So this will go with my Spawn 300. Really happy with that. Really thick comic. There's a few that I might get CGC'd, but I've got to wait for a either going to London, but I might be going to I think it's MCM in Birmingham for a comic convention. Never been to one before, so I'm quite excited about that. So yeah, really like that. That's my favourite out of this box so far. So let's see what they yeah, so that was a 5 that it says it on there. Now what's this? Collector's Assemble. Subscribe and save. So it must be a seller. Little card for selling information. So it must be a comic shop. So it's not very local to me. Nothing very. I live in the middle of nowhere really, but I quite like that. So there's nothing very close to it. If we go for a day out, we might have to have a look in there. That looks quite interesting. So let's box that one up, and let's move on to the next. Right, now this should be 2 comics for my Turtles collection. These are, since I've first started my videos, this is my first order. One was a road up to 100th issue free comic book day comic for, what was it, £1.99. So, and is is 99p and 99p for postage. So I presumed it'd come very soon. This was in November, should have come think it's the first week in December. It's now January and it's come. Didn't realise, messaged the seller, was being pretty nice. I just thought, oh, if it's been delayed or something, or someone's made a mistake, yeah, just send it to me and I'll do this video now. Got a bit of a snotty reply from a place in space saying, oh, well, you made 2 orders. Yes, I made a pre-order for a January comic, which I don't know if it's out yet, or it might be out and they've sent them together. And they said, when you make 2 separate or make 2 orders on the same day with that company, the pre-order will come. Both orders will come with the pre-order. Well, the pre-order was, I ordered this in early mid-November, and it's now January. For God's sake, I'm glad I didn't do a pre-order for February or March, or else I wouldn't have got this until now. I don't think that's very good. Fair enough if there's a couple of weeks between, but paper postage on that, the other comic was 3 or 4 quid, or 4 or 5 quid, and postage included. So it's 2 postage fees on there. I want them as soon as you've got them. Being rude, you've charged me for delivery, so send them. So I got a snotty reply saying on eBay that the sellers tried to resolve the situation. No, you've given me a snotty email saying this is your procedures. Fair enough, but for God's sake, if I'd ordered this with a February or March pre-order, that is not acceptable. I've paid for postage, send the items. There's 3 comic book day comics anyway, so a little bit disappointed, and I left them bad feedback because I didn't get any more feedback from them to help me out or anything. I said, if you want to subscribe to my videos, I could do with an extra person. Didn't take much notice of that, I didn't think they would, but just disappointed about that. I will still order them from them, because sometimes some of the bits and bobs are what I want or what I need, but a bit of, I guess I'm one customer, but another customer's watching this video. You used to work in sales, you have one bad experience, you tell 10 people, and that spreads on. So just a bit disappointed with that. So I doubt a place in space will watch this, but just a bit more courtesy on your replies and don't be a snotty. Because if you just give me a simple reply, oh, it's coming with this, or it's received rate, I wouldn't have been bothered. And now I've possibly got the 2 comics. Now the other comic was the for 101 issue for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I'm hoping they're both together. If not, they've seen I've left them bad feedback on eBay. I won't leave them bad feedback if the other comic's in there, because that's unfair and unwarranted, because it was a pre-order. But for the other comic, it was meant to come in December. Stop my waffling and let's get on. So, well, paper cut or card cut. Right, let's see what we've got. I think it feels like 2 comics, and they've brown bagged it, so that's very nice. Really nice. And yes, it's my 2 comics. So thank you, Place and Space. I finally got them. This rolls up to my 100th issue of the Turtles, one of them, and now the Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 100th issue finally is called Now Ongoing, from what I've seen. So let's go for this one first. Yeah, that's the Road to 100 issue, and what's it? I'll make sure you've got it zoomed in. And let's see, yes, so celebrating 35 years of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Really quite like that. Hasn't got the 5th turtle on there, but obviously at the point of this, it was on the bridge area, so I should say the artwork was done for this prior. So really pleased with that, and if memory serves me right, this is comic leading mentioning a lot of the high points up to the 100th issue for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So really pleased I've got that finally. I tried to cancel it because I thought I'd buy it again possibly. I nearly didn't because I was just a bit disappointed with the company. And this one is the 101 issue. Now I'm going to zoom that back and zoom it in, and that one is really quite nice, and it should have the 5th turtle on there. I can't see very well on there at the minute. Yes, so that's got all the 5 turtles on there, and it's got the new one, Janika. That is excellent. Really like that one. So I might display that eventually. And that's the A cover, so that's not an Eastman one. Not, I think I'm right in saying. Normally the Eastman one variants are the B, but really like that one. So right, so now from now on it'll be the rest of the Turtles ones as and when I get them. So I might incorporate that into another video because obviously I can't do them on their own. So that's it for this video. So get all those parcels back up again and put them away in my box. So we'll see you on the next video. So thank you and goodbye.